Okay. Let's do this thing. I suppose. Okay. Hopefully, you read the title. Because, what we're doing is exactly what it says. We are just killing some wolfies today. But, before I do that, I want to grab some muscle sprouts. Really quick. Grab the muscle sprouts. Right. How did that bitch not notice me? That's my question. It is literally right around here, right? Yeah. I'm so smart. Not really. Oh no. Go up. Swim up before I drown. Okay, regain stamina. There we go. Now we go. Dude, who does this water flea think she is? Huh? Because she ain't her. I'll tell you that much. Beautiful. That's what you love to see. And there we go. Beautiful. Oh! How did they follow me down here? I didn't even know they could do that. What? Huh? I've been absolutely dumbfounded. Dumbfounded, I tell you. Okay. Well, okay, I guess. Yeah, sure. That's a thing. Didn't know. Didn't know, you might want to get with the times. That water fleas, they can enter the pond line. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, there are only very few wolf spiders in the lower yard. Though those wolf spiders are pretty much the only ones left. For now, of course. Unless some have respawned, which is 100% a possibility. Let's be real here. How? What? How is that? What? Is that the one by the porch, or is that one just moving? Migrating? Because I don't really understand how that one is there otherwise. I'm gonna be real here. That's the larva entrance. I don't want to go there. Not because I can't kill a larva, but because the larva are a waste of my time. No. Stop that. It's not very nice. Okay, so that's... Yeah, that's leaf litter, Wolfie. Okay. Yeah, whatchamacallit? I did a scene pack with all the Wolfies. And by all, I mean some. Dude, what are these larvae doing here? How are larvae even over here? Get out! They can chop down things of grass? I mean, I was about to say there's not another. It makes sense, but I didn't know they could chop down grass. Look at this beautiful specimen. We're getting into dangerous territory. Okay. I thought I could finish her off before she hit me that final time, but no, she definitely hit me. I could in fact not finish her off before then. I paid a really small price for it. Effectively meaning I have learned nothing. I don't think that's the lesson we should take away from that. I'm not gonna lie, that is not a very good lesson. No siree. Okay. Whatever you say. Whatever you say. You know? Just whatever you say. Hey. Beautiful. Love to see it. I could just kill things in the haze after this. I don't know. I don't really know what I want to do after this. I know what I do want to do right now, though. I want to do a wolf spider. Ow. Yeah, you hurt. I don't like the fact that I had to use a smoothie, but, you know, if I actually paid attention, I wouldn't have had to, so... That makes me not so upset about it. Aphid. Let's go. Yo. Matt. Let's go. Oh. Go, Feather. Let's go. I don't know why I'm doing this. Oh, yeah, I need elemental candies. Where? Hey! Hey! Get the fuck out of here, all of you. I did not give you permission to attack. No, I did not. First, I would recommend getting the fuck out of here. Let me get my club before that disappears forever. Just so you're all aware, you did that to yourself. Maybe if you wouldn't have, you know, tried to molest me, I wouldn't have had to kill you. And that is exactly why you should never fiddle diddle somebody. They will fight back. And it will get ugly. Okay. Oh, you're fucked, buddy. Yeah, boy. I didn't even notice you. Like, what? What is this? What is that? How is that? What wolf spider's there? The closest one is the porch pirate wolfie, but, like, she isn't near that location. She's a little bit farther. Unless porch pirate wolfie got stuck. To be fair, I haven't seen porch pirate wolfie in a while. Are we fucking serious? Get out of here. Just get out. Honestly. No. I don't see a porch pirate wolfie anywhere. Yeah, that's rather unfortunate. You know what? I've been putting this off long enough. Let me do it. Let me build the staircase up to the top of that paint can, because I've been delaying it for who knows how long. Like, since the start of the playthrough long. Can I make, like, half stairs? Like, no. I can't make vertical half stairs. What the? Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to do something along the lines like that. Can I not be molested by grass? That seems like a diabolical statement, but, like, the fact I'm having to say it is pretty indicative that it is happening. Okay. Oh, hello, whoever is joining. I am currently making a staircase up to some science. Because, I like science. I don't like voice cracks, though. Let me drink first. Honestly. Refresh you, just in case, you know, chat's bugging out. I don't quite understand that. Whatever. Oh no. Hell no. Get that thing of dry grass out of here. Get it out. Get out. As Dawko would say. Lewis Dawkins. Honestly, I'm gonna just pick up whatever the hell I can and call it a day. That's a vibe, I feel. Yeah, I can make that. Okay, what do I need? 2 stems, 6 grass. Oh no, I fell. Okay, so just, can I have a normal thing of grass? Normal grass just doesn't exist around here. Guess I don't need it. That's like one of the last things I needed to do for like true 100% raw science run. Bosh. That all falls down. Kind of like the bubonic plague. Ring a ring rosy. A pocket full of posies. Ashes, ashes. We all fall down. Let's go. I don't think I should be saying let's go to that, but you stinky bitch. Why are we like this? Oh shit. Oh. You bitch. Whatever. Well, it's a fun fact. Did you know wolf spiders can actually exchange spawn locations? Or rather, sleeping positions. Just because one spawns all the way over there doesn't mean it can't end up there by the end of the night. Quite interesting, to say the least. Get fucked. Move. How did that reach? I mean, I knew it would, but like, how does that work? Oh no. Okay. I basically killed the wolf spider only to realize I didn't have Rascal Rogue on the whole time. No, we're not killing the one in the undershed. Instead, what I'll do is harvest whatever little candies I can find. Maybe some gum. Basic upgrade and boss maintenance resources, essentially. Oh. Orc Weaver Juniors! Really? I hate these things. I actually hate these things. I can't lie. They do so much damage, too. Oh my god. Why do they do so much? And also, why is there a wolf spider somehow in there? Like, that's not even a place they can spawn. It's not a place they can spawn nor wander. So my question is, how did one end up there? How, game? Does it make sense? No? I don't have a salty club. I don't know why I'm going to fight the cyclic bully. That don't make any sense. No, it don't. Okay. From now on, I think I'm gonna post the question of the day after I start the stream. Just to go ahead and actually have it up for all y'all to see. In case some of you, you know, wanna watch on full screen rather than be a dumbass and watch it on partial screen. Because let's be real here, watching it not full screen is just not the most enjoyable experience when watching a stream. And yet, I do it to myself all the time. Gotta love it. Oh. The gum already fell, my dumbass. No. Okay. Where's the other thing of gum? Did another thing of gum even drop? There's a very real possibility that that is actually not the case, and I was just stupid and not paying attention. You know? So much damage. No, you were supposed to get stunned. Of course, now you get stunned. Now that I'm done, and have no reason to go ahead and stun you anymore, you get stunned. Gotta love that. Yeah, I think we just go ahead and harvest what little gum we can, and then we go on. Suppose I could get any salt shards, you know? you for the shovel. Not for the shovel, for protecting against the bees. Because if you didn't know, parrying is actually not the most optimal choice there. Because if you parry, the bee will go ahead and become a lot faster than you are. But if you don't parry, you remain faster than it. So, absolute no-brainer to just block instead of parrying every single time. There's also zero repercussion to just blocking normally, unless you don't have stamina too. Which, I mean, if you don't have stamina, what the fuck are you doing with your stamina? You're literally just running across a bridge. You have to choose to run across. Nice, 3 gum nuggets. Love to see it. Okay. Now the trick here is to pay attention to how many fall and where they fall. There should be one right around where I'm landing. Yep. And there should be one in this direction. And it has to be in this general direction. It can't be anywhere else. Assuming it obeyed the laws of physics. Which, I mean, to be fair, is a bit much to ask for a video game. So there's a very real possibility it actually isn't, but we know it's somewhere around there. We know at least it's somewhere around here. We know we're looking for one more. That's the key takeaway. We're looking for one more thing of gum at least. I'm not gonna give up until I find it. Frankly. What the fuck was that ant doing? There it is. And now I know I've collected them all. What a wonderful feeling. Okay. Bosh. Go on. Past. And just run. Now, I should have antlion armor on, which effectively means if the charcoal is respawned, I can harvest it. I ran out of stamina just before. Fuck. Oh well. It is what it is. Okay. Nah. I don't really feel like it. Charcoal is not respawned, therefore we're not gonna bother. What we will bother with, though, is the gum over by the spike tire. If you didn't know, that spike tire right there has a thing of gum on the bottom of it. That respawns frequently. I also am just... I'm gonna pause because I want to crack my foot. It didn't crack. Gotta hate that. But my wrist did. That's crazy. Foot crack, but no wrist crack? What the hell? Since when? Anywho, Where? Where? Anyways, as you can see, thing of gum here. Love to see it. Yeah. I really wish I could down that thing, but I don't have the firepower, frankly. No sirree. Okay. I can harvest mint. That is great. I love I don't love dust mites, though. Those I actually kind of hate. Believe it or not. I say that as if everybody else on this entire fucking planet doesn't hate them, too. I don't know a single dust mite enjoyer in Grounded. I'm not gonna lie. And that's saying a lot, considering I know a larva enjoyer. Somebody enjoys larva, but not dust mites. Jesus. That's just sad. At what point do you just give up? Because that is an impossible standard to beat. Gotta love how touching her was actually the quickest way to get around her. The quickest way to avoid her was to not avoid her. Oh no. Okay. Jump. Jump. Okay. Jump. 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 Not that difficult game. Are we serious? Fine, I'll take the long route. Jesus Christ. You could have just said you hated me. You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to fucking marry me and then file the divorce immediately after. You could have just said you hated me. What the fuck? What the hell, man? What? I could have swore I just saw a dust mite, but I know that's not physically possible at the surface. They don't spawn anywhere but the undershed, the carpet, and the trench. Specifically near the mint caps. Move. Okay, we're going into the undershed backwards just to get some water, but more importantly because there are some candies down here. And you know me, I do love upgrades, so if I can get candies, that is a free win in my book. So how does this whole area have a glow of pink? Where's the pink coming from? The lights are not pink. I mean, I guess there's raw science up there, but how does that reach in here? How does that work? Because I'm not gonna lie, I don't think it does. I think the game is a stinky liar. You know? I think the game is a stinky poo-poo liar. That's what I think. Do you agree, chat? Do you agree that this game is a horrible liar? Where is... Huh? Where did my spicy shard go? I was about to say. Where did it go? There's marble back here? And I never knew? Huh? Marble that I genuinely didn't know existed? Since when? No marble there. Okay. Wait a minute. Is that a path you can genuinely follow? I wonder. There's no candy up here, right? Yeah, no. This is just an elaborate scam. I wouldn't recommend going down here. Ow. That's gonna be a bitch to deal with. Okay. Noted. I kind of figured there wasn't anything down there, but oh well, better to check.
Better to be safe than sorry.
Go. Just go. There's no candy in... No, there is a thing of candy in the trench. Oh no. Just go. Just go. We do not care about anything. Just go. You know? Just move. Oh my god. That is a fuck ton of orb weavers. There is a thing of candy in this trench, right? Yeah, I wasn't hallucinating. Good. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, run. Cat, now is not the time. Why the fuck is there so much jizz? Look at all of this jizz! What the fuck? I don't want all this. Go! Oh no. What? Just run. We made it! We made it! Heist successful. Yo, gotta love that. Now there's a thing of sour candy just over here. And if we were to get as much candy as possible, stuff myself, before I head back to base, that would be the optimal play. I already killed the wolf spider over here, so you don't need to worry about that. The wasps, I'm just gonna not bother. We don't talk about the wasps. They are rather annoying, those girls. I am out of space currently. We will get rid of the web fiber and turn for the sour lumps. And yeah, that's gonna be that. Okay. Okay. I don't have Ambassador on, do I? I was about to say. I don't have that on. Why are they not aggroing? Wait a minute. I can get the gum in here. Right. I'm Giga Brain. Why think harder when you can think smarter? The age-old saying. Think smarter, not harder. And you can apply that to virtually anything. Just don't apply it to sex, because that doesn't work. That's terrible. Okay. It's a bunch of sour lumps. There's one just over here, if I'm not mistaken. Not in the ladder, but it's like by a pot by the ladder. Can I jump? Can I jump? I'm a human man. Let me jump. Holy. Yeah, right in this pot. If we just avoid the larvae, pretend that they don't exist, we can snag this thing of sour candy here, and then get off scot-free. Like so. And if we equip our ambassador mutation, we can enter the fire ant to get us more gum and more candy. We're just in a perpetual loop of gains here. Not to mention, look at all the food. Oh my god. These soldiers, they're goofy sometimes. But they mean well. Okay. That's my food fully restored, meaning I can get even more candy later by the stump. We're just gonna keep continuing forward because that's where our goal is. That's where we reap the rewards. Gum right here. This is one of the ones that respawns super quick, so you always want to make sure you're harvesting that. Especially because there is a sour, mint, and spicy candy spawn. Now they don't always spawn, right? And they generally only spawn in certain pairs, so you're almost never going to encounter all three at once. But they do spawn, so make sure you're getting that. Your daily dose of spicy candy. Let me actually pay attention to where I'm going. Okay. We're gonna go to the stump, I think. Because there's a lot of candies that can be got there as well. The few in the pipe I already have. We're gonna jump to get you. And a few in the pipe by the stump I already have, because I went on a wolf spider killing spree. But I couldn't be bothered to do the parkouring to get the other more difficult candies to get. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to get those more difficult candies. Oh no. Come on. Okay, we're gonna have to take that stun. Because if we didn't, we would have been hit for massive damage. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm gonna parry there. Oh no. I fell. Okay, jump in the water then. You know, I did just realize there's like a ton of mints by the ladder. Yeah, there's a ton of mints by that ladder. Huh. Maybe I should obtain those at some point. Yeah, there's like 2 things of mint candies, or maybe it's just 1. I can't remember. I don't even know if they respawn. I mean, if they're not there, then clearly they don't. But if they are, then we know they do. Boom. More spicy candies. Let's go. I think that was just for a thing of science one time, right? Gnats spawn here? Since when? Since when were gnats a thing here? Since forever, apparently. God damn. I didn't know that. Huh. Well, you learn something new every day, I guess. I've been playing this game for over 1,500, almost 600 hours at this point. And even I am learning new things. Yeah, no thanks. I am just gonna leave, and then I'm gonna proceed to maul everything here. I'm gonna maul everything in my basement. Oh my god, I am almost out of tufts. That is crazy. Okay, we're gonna do you. We're gonna craft some plating. I love plarding. That is my favorite thing to add onto my armor, is plarding. If it's not yours, you are doing something wrong in life. That's all I gotta say. We're gonna go ahead and grab you. Refresh you. And deposit most everything. We're gonna just go ahead and grab you. We're gonna grab you. We're gonna grab you. We're gonna grab. You know what? Honestly, let's use the scythe. Let's use the scythe. It's been a while since I've used the scythe professionally. I mean. First, let me go ahead and just check up on all your status. Okay, you're all fine. Now, time to slaughter. No! That's not what we want to see. You're going to go Soxfield now. Huh? Excuse me. How did that count as a parry? No. Corporate kickback coming in clutch. Corporate kickback coming in real clutch here. Come on. Come on. Okay. Okay, Boomer. Ow! What the fuck was that for? Okay, at this point, nah. Another. What? Where? Okay. No, thank you. Excuse me. How is that not a parry? Bitch, I literally hear you. I literally hear you burrowing. What do you mean? I was about to say. Come on. Gosh, that's what I am talking about. That is what combat is all about. Your death and destruction. Your chaos. That does more damage than the greatsword, I feel like, right? Either that or more DPS. I don't know. Like, I feel like it's a lot better than it gets credit for. Scythe. That's all I'm trying to say about that. I could kill the wasps, but we seem like we're on good terms right now. And the wasps. this point, any insulating Lotus spikes are just gonna be trashed. Because I can't be bothered. I cannot be bothered with more of those. You know what, that would honestly be a relatively interesting one, just, killing every every ox beetle on the map. That could be something to do. Thanks for knocking me back. Wait, they can hurt each other? Oh, they can! Oh. That I actually did not know. I thought they revoked that. But no, it seems like only the Oxbeetle and the Holy can't hurt each other. Interesting. Either that or these ladybirds are just universally hated on. Which, I mean, would be crazy in and of itself, but... oh well. Ow. I forgot to parry. And by that, I mean I parried a little bit too late. And it showed. Scythe, come on here. Parry. Okay, that's a roly-poly down. Ladybird larvae have gotta be teaming everywhere, right? Yeah, I was about to say. They're always everywhere. Oh, I paid that, fuck off. What do you want about? I parried the second that thing started its animation. What do you mean I was too late? What are we on about, gang? Do I dare? You know what? For the content, I'm gonna just get an appropriate loadout. Alright, for the content. Do I have to throw a rock at you gals? Are you just blind? Hello? Excuse me. We're gonna run over here. Just to avoid her having any chance to call her buddies. Now, if you don't know the trick with dealing these things, or dealing with these things, you generally don't want to use any 3-hit combos. Okay. Like, get out. Honestly, get out. Can I have water? Or, sorry, stamina? I don't know why stamina is such a foreign concept. Fuck off. Running away from me. Okay. Go on. I knew that was too early. Where did you go? Why are you running? Since when were wasps passive? Seriously, since when were wasps passive? Is this like some secret update I don't know about? Come on. What are we doing? All I gotta say is Jesus fuck. That took a lot more effort than it needed to. You're the regular one. So we're gonna draw on you. Okay. Okay. I was trying to before that happened, but oh well. Can't get everything you want. Can you charge? Thank you. Come on. Wait, do they go on cycles? How did that hit? No, they don't go on cycles. Fuck you. Jesus. Okay, since you are never gonna aggro, I'm gonna have to forcefully bring you down. Now, if you don't know how to deal with wasp drones, because you know, they're always in the air. The way you do it is you only ever hit with your club twice. If you hit him a third time, you'll send him right up in the air, and that'll make him a pain in the ass to deal with. I'd honestly recommend Barbarian as well. And if you can, preferably water high. If you ever accidentally hit a third time, just block. Just block. That's all you need to do. Cancel it. As you can see, we're already halfway down. And by we, I mean she's already halfway down. They also don't just spam the healing one as well. They have a defense, or I don't know. I don't know what kind of buff that is. Anyways, like so, easy wasp drone down. That's precisely what you love to see. Precisely what you love to see. Wasp parts are primarily used in waspidotes in terms of recipes that are actually useful. Though they are used in dressers as well. Yeah, used in dressers. They're also used in repair glue, though, for honestly a really absurd price. 4 repair glue, or sorry, 4 shells per glue. Honestly, go kill a single ox beetle. Or hell, even a single roly-poly. Those are much better options. I don't know why anybody would use wasps as their primary thing there. It don't make sense. Anywho, let me refresh up on water. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's honestly been a decent little while since I've had a raid happen. But hey, I'm not complaining. That would be dumb. Complaining about good things is a really dumb idea. Let's be real here. Not gonna lie, this is probably... No, it's actually not growing back. Okay, that's cool. At least I'm not speedrunning. I don't mind the game going a little quick, but too quick is like, what are we doing? Enjoy the game, you know? And yes, I get the other argument, the counter argument of going too slow can make the game, you know, too slow. I get that. Doing a 1 year, 1 world challenge ain't for everyone. But it is for me. That's like 100 and something sap. That's more than enough for now. Honestly, if you need more sap than this, get help. Honestly, if you need more sap than that, every in-game day, get help. Genuinely. That's all I gotta say to that. Alright. How much science do I have? I have like 3,800. That's enough to do something else. But honestly, I wanna just see what weapons I need to upgrade. Because if I can find something I want to upgrade, that would be cool. That would be really cool. Something that I'm willing to upgrade at that. But, to be fair, there's probably going to be very few items, considering everything on my person is fully upgraded. We're going to take every single level 9 weapon and just take it out of the chest. That way, only the level 7s remain. I'm pretty sure all my great swords are maxed, right? That's also maxed? Interesting. Huh. Okay, so out of my selection... Okay. Let me first off put that in one of the chests. That's a given. Okay, now this is gonna end up being salty, so and I don't have enough salt for things. I need 45 per upgrade. I don't have 45, so I don't have enough. This could be useful against stuff, I guess. I can't do any salty upgrades. Let me just immediately disclose that. Okay. So that leaves us with these upgrades next. Any tools I don't want. I don't want any mighty upgrades in general, unless it's like, you know, something like the staff or the Morning Star. So that leaves us with these. Spicy staff could be useful. Fresh axe is really, and I mean really useful. Sour scimitar is just outclassed by the sour rusty spear when it comes to fighting the widow. You were really good against the Brood. You have minimal use, but that use is somewhat spread. So I'm going to put you over here. That leaves us with these options. You're mostly outclassed by the axe, I'm not going to lie. So that leaves us with these options. Out of these options, I feel like the next best bet is going to be the fresh axe, I think. Fresh termite axe. So that'll be the weapon I upgrade next. Here's the fresh termite axe. It's just larva. It's literally just larva. My heart dropped for a second until I realized, wait, it's just larva. Larva, get out of here. Who are these gals? Who do they think they are? Okay, mint jewel. I don't have enough. Well, that's rather awkward. That's awkward. Okay, so we're not upgrading any weapons. Okay. I've been humbled. You know what? Are there any armors I can upgrade? You're level 9. You're all level 9, right? Yeah, level 9. Are you all level 9? You're all level 9. Are you all level 9? No. Okay. You all level 9, you're not even level... You're not even past. Damn. You're all level 9. And I already know those are all level 9. Okay. So we need... plating. How many... I have enough for one. I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 18 is enough to get you to whatever path you want, plus poison damage. Honestly, do I really want poison damage? I don't think I do. I think bulky is the better. Bulky is the better bet here. This I actively do need though. We're gonna craft 15. 15 Supreme. Because that'll be enough to upgrade all of these to level 9. And after this point, we need 18. We only have 15. So that kind of sucks. Oh well. We deal with the cards in which we are dealt. Which means we're going to craft 6. Upgrade each and every single one once. That gets us to level 8 on that armor. And yes, I am a fan of the spider armor. Deal with it. Could go ahead and plan out builds at some point. Also, aphid jerky, you love to see that. How much aphid jerky do I have now? I have 4 to 5. Jesus. Okay, that's a lot. Yep, that's a lot. Certainly. It's been a while since I've killed a moth. Let me go do that. Let me kill a moth. Now, if you don't know the best strategy for killing moths, the strategy is pretty simple. Stay the fuck out of its winged attacks. That's literally it. That's all there is to it. Don't go into its winged attacks, and you are fine. Go into its winged attacks. You are going to take more damage over time than the Widow's Venom. Ow. Whoopsie daisies. Okay, for that, ma'am, you get a free hit off. You get a free hit off, okay? That evens the fight. That one in particular is deadly because it leaves a dust cloud. And the dust cloud is, well, it's lethal. Go. Ow. That thing's not as lethal because it doesn't just, you know, spawn a cloud that continuously does that damage over time and gives you bleed whenever you have the audacity to merely just walk into it. But it does have more range, which is not a good thing. Okay, we're good. You know what? That might be tech. Yeah. Might be. It might be. I think I might have found a huge Gigabrain tech, guys. I'm not gonna lie. If you do this, assuming your game doesn't just decide that you're gonna crit 5 billion times in a row for absolutely no reason whatsoever. Ow. That's not what you were supposed to do. No siree. That's not very nice. It can confuse her, though. I guess that's the inevitable downfall. Just to show you what I'm on about. Merely walking into the dust cloud is enough to give you the bleed debuff. It's not as potent as the one that gets a direct hit, but it is still pretty potent, as you can see. That might not seem like a lot, but keep in mind, it refreshes virtually every half a second, and if you're in the cloud. And that's accompanying the raw damage that she does, which is quite, or sorry, that he does, which is quite a lot. Other insects, I guess, is where I put it. Cool. Is there anything I can make with this moth fuzz? Anything at all. Aside from the moth armor. Go to entry. You can make a petal bed. I already have a petal bed. A stuffed infected broodmother. Okay. Fire and Queen shoes. A people other ottoman. Okay, so I'm getting a whole lot of nothing from that. That's kind of awkward. What I could do. How many things of bricks do I have? A lot. Damn. That is that is a lot. I'm not gonna lie. That is a lot. I'll take those, just repair you. Is there anything I can harvest from these? Yeah. Okay. Those are gonna make more. They're not gonna spin because a raid is currently going on, because these larvae, for some reason, think they can fly. I don't know why, but they think they can fly, which is not very cool. I'm not gonna lie. Because, that means we have to sit here, and I'm not even allowed to save and exit until they leave. Which is just stupid. I'm not gonna lie. Normal raids don't even take this long, by the way. If you're to do a wasp emitter raid, they just leave instantly. What is that torch at? I feel like we'll go with that. We'll leave 4. Because if we leave 4, then we'll have more than enough to carry over for the torch. Which, by the way, charcoal management is the exact reason I do not go ahead and use the charcoal canteen. It just sucks. It genuinely sucks. Speaking of ash, though, honestly, what I really want to do is just duplicate a whole bunch. I just want to duplicate a whole bunch. Because if I can duplicate a whole bunch, that's going to be a lot easier of a time against the mixers that I'm going to have to do. The super mixers, to be exact. Because those super mixers, they're deadly. Really deadly. Sure, you have the whole, the whole thing about them destroying structures. And, also them killing you, but, like, can I move? Can I move? Jesus. Okay, my loot luck, yep. I got scammed. Okay. But, just, the thing I'm concerned about is how long it takes to kill them. Because on WoW, it's super manageable. You can manage with just mushroom bricks, nothing more. It's piss easy. Let's be real here. On Masochist mode, that does not fly. No siree. Does not fly. Because, creatures take 7 times longer to kill, and they still do just as much damage as on WoW. It's bad. It's really bad. Wait, are they actually spawning? Am I actually gonna have to do something in a raid for once? Or are we stupid again? I think we're stupid again. Okay then. Nice. That's a bit more like the loot that I want to see from that. Not whatever garbage I got last time. I didn't bring my hammer, which is rather unfortunate. Honestly, I swear, these things have a really bad habit of raiding as soon as I want to end stream. And then I just can't end stream. I can't save. Because a raid is happening. It's so dumb. It is so dumb. But I might as well make the most of this time. And I think the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to kill some ox beetles. Might as well go ahead and kill a widow too. If I got the time for it, that is. I'm not dumb. If that widow kills me, I have to basically restart all my progress when I started stream today, and that's not something I want. So, I'm only gonna do it if I know I can. And if I end up in a scenario where I feel like I'm gonna just die, I'll dip. Simple as that. Now, let's kill some ox beetles. Or kill some ladybird larvae instead. Because that's the subject of everything these days, I guess. Yep, we get it. You're a larva. We don't care. We really don't care, man. Wow. And you're dead. Don't know why you thought you were better than me, but oh well. Now, there's no hospital over here. Maybe that's because I decided to kill it when I was doing the wolf spider killing spree. Now that I think about it, I do think I remember that happening yesterday. Also, something I learned when I was making the wolf spider scene packs a while back. And by a while back, I mean like a week ago. I noticed that in New Game Plus, every time you cycle, the leaves change color. Oh, thank you. No, thank you, sir. Okay. Did I steal something before that? I can't remember. Ooh. That's honestly one of the most satisfying parts of this parry. Fully. That, along with the 5-hit combo, the Scorpion's 4-hit combo, and of course the Mantis's, the Orchid Mantis 5-hit combo as well. Damn, I'm doing a lot of damage. This isn't even optimized. That's the crazy part. I'm not even optimized for damage, and I'm already destroying them. Ox Beetle, destroyer of all PCs. Nah. Me, destroyer of all Ox Beetles. They stand no chance. Nice. Nice. Had I had on an Apex Predator, I would have just destroyed her health bar. Let's be real here. I would destroy her health bar. It would disappear. It would disappear. Also, I now have enough Ladybird shells to fully upgrade my spider armor. Let's go. Yet another payoff of going ahead and doing this. As why it always just pays to grind some resources every now and again. Also, if you didn't know, if you parry, right after you go ahead and run out of stamina, assuming you have Parry Master, you can just go ahead, like so. 1, 2, 3, wait, and your stamina's back. 100%. It is a beautiful tip, and I recommend everybody use it. Only works if you have Parry Master, though. That's the really unfortunate part. Nice try. Nice try. What are we doing? Sir, what are we doing? You preferably want to have stamina completely full just before they get stunned. Okay, Boomer. Let me just heal all that health back real quick because corporate kickback is just busted. Let me pay attention. And 1, 2, 3 dead. That is massive damage. Turn that off because it's no longer raid time. And I guess we'll finish off with the Widow. I said it, we'll do it. We'll finish off with the Widow. I just gotta kill all the Widowlings first. But it will be done. I will do it. I'm a man of my word. And my word was that I will kill a Widow. So that's what I'm gonna do. I mean, to be fair, I did say I might kill a Widow, but oh well. I teased you. That's, I personally hate cliffhangers, so I try to avoid them when at all possible. Unless there is a genuinely good reason as to why. I don't know why I'm going into there when it's my mutations I need to change. I don't need you. Corporate kickback might not be the best idea. More natural explorer. You know what? Corporate kickback could help though. That's I will get at that. Are there any Widowlings anywhere? 0 Widowlings. That effectively means as soon as she turns around for a second time, she needs to turn around again. Turn around, ma'am. As soon as she turns around, we kill her. Okay. Okay. Go on. Do I have anything I can... No. Okay. 20-millisecond reaction time required to parry that, by the way. Gotta love that. Okay. Okay. You shouldn't. Lock the fucking. Just parry. Yeah. Should be the... No, not you. You don't want that. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, no. Unequip that. I did not. Oh my god. My reaction time. It's a lot better than I thought it was. It's not that much. Uh-oh. Okay. Back to normal. Whatever that means. Come on. We're not gonna risk that. Okay, that's why you weren't attacking. You didn't have the buff. Come on. Oh god. Okay. Ooh, that would have clipped me there, I would have died. Okay. Come on. Come on. Ooh, just block, just block. Come on. Heal. Ooh! Just heal. Just heal. I'm fine, I'm fine. All I need to do is not panic. If I don't panic, I will not die. You are dead, ma'am. No. You're dead. You are dead. Okay. And that is how you kill a widow. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Now we reap the rewards. Hopefully a gold card from one of the widowlings. No, no gold card. That's rather unfortunate. Oh well. You can't get everything you ask for, you know? You know what? Fuck it. We will do that. Where? Ah. Okay. Now what I'm hoping is going to happen at a time that I critically need it is that my corporate kickback will just mystically kick in. We're gonna equip Blade Master instead, just because it's just gonna be better. That's not the thing I had out last. Okay. I could really do with some corporate stuff. No, nor corporate kickback. Okay. Nothing. Okay. That's fine. What? Absolutely dumbfounded I am. Also, if you didn't know, there's a spot by the termite pile where you can go ahead and just break Widow web sacks, and there is no Black Widow guarding them at all. At all. So you can just steal tier 3 bug parts super early. And I mean super early. It's honestly just it's busted. It's busted is what it is. It's busted. That's all I gotta say. Anyways, I have been exhausted of pretty much all of my resources at this point. So I'm going to go back to base, refresh them, and that is where I will call it. Grab Bratwurst and Fuzz on the Rock. I'll craft the Fuzz on the Rocks and then refresh that. The only thing about it though, Bratwursts are kind of good weapons. Well. There we go. I guess we could harvest a donut. I don't see why not. What's the harm done? It's a donut. Gotta love how the donuts are almost completely useless outside of being a subpar source of food. I honestly hope they change that. And before anybody says, oh, but they're using the Ant Queen recipe. Okay, they're used in a singular one-time use item. Great. So glad that we have this item that's been in 4 separate major in-game versions before that, where it's had zero purpose, first off, and second off, once you go ahead and use it for the new game cycle you're on, what else do you do? What else are you doing with it? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. They are completely pointless. There is literally no use to using them. Ooh. Okay, I need repair glue. We will consult the spider parts for that then. And then we'll finish off with ant parts. There we go. Honestly, this is something I'm really glad I have for this round of 1 year, 1 world. The only restriction I have is that I have to play for 1 year, right? So I'm just honestly really glad that I have the fountain that I'm just able to get. Because, you know, playing without that on this difficulty is literal hell. Don't do it. I don't recommend it. I really don't. Anywho, yeah, let me set up for tomorrow. Let me honestly set up for tomorrow. Because it's gonna get gnarly. It is going to get real gnarly tomorrow. Yeah. Do I have mint arrows? I do. I'm gonna need tons of you. I'm gonna need buffs. I have the antlion armor on, yep. We're gonna want more mint arrows. This, if you could not tell, is for the mixer tomorrow. One of the super mixers. I have the resources required to go ahead and beat it. So I am going to do exactly that. I'm gonna beat it. Last time I checked, I'm pretty sure you need that. Yeah. Maximum stamina is gonna be useful. We're just gonna disable the hot deposit on all of these because they're not very good. They're just not. Sticky, we have tons. Liquid Raid, Gaster Goo. Gaster Goo is useless. Green Machine is great for hyper stamina. I'm not gonna get any lost without. I don't know. So this is essentially what my loadout's gonna look like. Of course, I'm gonna need to go ahead and just do that. The mint arrows I don't need. I'm gonna need the great sword though. I'm going to need the great sword. And I might need the Coltana if the Widowlings decide to sneak their heads in. In terms of overall mutations I'm gonna need for it, honestly, the only one I really need is Parrymaster. Of course, I'm gonna need Spice of Safety and Meat Shield. And I'm gonna need Guard Dog. And in terms of, like, what creature I think I should go ahead and have the head mount for, honestly, while the red ant would have more utility and more purpose, I think the Poly one is going to be the superior choice. Because the roly-poly has now become a super deadly issue. Before it was the ants, because they would go ahead and, you know, you would be like, oh, ants, they're weak. I can just let them attack my structures, and then your structures get destroyed. Now it's the roly-polies, because now it's the other way around. It's like, oh my god, I have so many ants that I have to deal with that you just forget that the roly-polies exist, and they take so long to kill that it's just hell. Which is exactly why, honestly, I might want, I might want spike traps. I genuinely might want spike traps. Because those are super useful. They basically reflect a portion of the damage back at the attacker, which is super good. Super duper good. But that's going to be all from me today. Hope you enjoyed, and yeah, for those watching the VOD, peace.